Imagine waking up to the sound of explosions instead of alarms. What if this was your everyday reality? How would you cope? In the heart of the Middle East, in a place called Gaza, this is the daily life many people are forced to endure. A life shaped by the ongoing conflict where the threat of violence is as persistent as the rising sun. Every day is a struggle for survival, a constant battle against fear and uncertainty. In this harsh reality, there are individuals who have taken upon themselves the daunting task of sharing their experiences with the world. They are citizen journalists, ordinary people turned storytellers, giving voice to the voiceless. People like Motaz Azaiza, Bisan Uda, and Hind Kuduri, who dare to document the human cost of war with their smartphones and social media accounts. These brave souls navigate through the ruins of their cities, capturing scenes that are as heartbreaking as they are horrifying. They share images of damaged homes, grieving families, and innocent children caught in the crossfire. These images, raw and unfiltered, reveal the unseen impact of war, the kind of impact that doesn't make it to the headlines of global news networks. Social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok have become the megaphones for these citizen journalists. Through these platforms, they share their stories with millions of people around the globe, creating strong emotional connections that transcend borders and nationalities. In a world where independent journalism out of Gaza is limited, these citizen journalists have become a crucial source of information. But it's not just about sharing their experiences, it's about challenging the narratives, about shifting perspectives. It's about humanizing the statistics, about showing that behind every number, there's a name, a face, a story. These are the stories that often remain untold, obscured by the fog of war and politics. In a place where independent journalism is limited, citizen journalists have become the new war correspondents. In the heart of the Gaza conflict, ordinary people like Motaz Azaiza, Bisan Auda, and Hind Kudari, armed not with weapons but with their phones, have stepped into the role of war correspondents. They've taken it upon themselves to share the raw, unfiltered realities of their daily lives amidst the ongoing conflict. Their motivations? To bear witness to the human costs of war, to document the truth of their lived experiences, and to share it with a world that might otherwise remain oblivious. They brave the risks of sharing graphic images, often obscured by sensitive content warnings, and their posts have garnered millions of followers across the globe. These citizen journalists are not just bystanders or passive observers, they are active participants in the narrative of their own lives and their own struggles. They don't just document the events, they live them. The risks they take are not just professional, they are personal, they are existential. Their work has made a profound impact on how we understand the Gaza conflict. In a world where information is often filtered, edited, and packaged, their raw and intimate accounts offer a direct, unvarnished view of the conflict. In the face of adversity, these brave individuals are reshaping how we perceive and respond to global conflicts. They're not just changing the narrative, they're challenging us to look beyond the headlines, to see the human beings behind the statistics, and to understand that every conflict, every war, has a human cost. In the face of adversity, these brave individuals are reshaping how we perceive and respond to global conflicts. In the digital age, social media has become a tool of empowerment and a platform for change. Platforms like Instagram have become instrumental in amplifying the voices of citizen journalists in Gaza. These are not just journalists but ordinary people living extraordinary lives, sharing their daily realities with the world. They are providing intimate, raw, and often graphic glimpses into the human costs of war. Their posts are not mere updates, they are urgent dispatches from a conflict zone, obscured by sensitive content warnings yet impossible to ignore. They have fostered emotional connections, breaking down barriers of distance and indifference, and garnered global attention. Millions of followers from all corners of the world are now tuned into their narratives, changing the way we understand and respond to the conflict. In this era where independent journalism out of Gaza is limited, these citizen journalists have become a crucial source of information, making social media critical in understanding global conflicts. Social media is not just about sharing moments, it's about sharing realities. Now that you've heard these stories, you might be asking, what can I do? The answer is simple, yet impactful. You can help by raising awareness about the situation in Gaza. Remember, the power of information is only as good as its reach. Share this video with your friends, your family, your colleagues. The stories of these citizen journalists deserve to be heard far and wide, and you can help make that happen. Take a step further by supporting organizations that are working tirelessly to aid Gaza's citizens. There are many such groups that provide crucial resources like food, medical aid, and educational materials. Your donation, no matter how small, can make a tangible difference in someone's life. And of course, keep informed, follow these citizen journalists, understand their stories, empathize with their struggles. It's through understanding that we can cultivate compassion, and it's through compassion that we can inspire change. Your voice matters. Use it to make a difference. Share this video, raise awareness, and stand in solidarity with the people of Gaza.